truck alongside the 17 out of Eagle River, Wisconsin. That is Natalie Decker. Row 3 inside, the 83 out of Lonsdale, Minnesota. That is Andy Jurek to his outside. Fellow Minnesota driver out of St. Paul, the 63 of Bill Collins. The 73, the 9 is Daryl Peterson from Elk River, Minnesota. The 72, remember how quick he was in the heat race. Long way to go, but very capable. John Wood out of Sun Prairie. As they get ready to start off this 30 laps for the ASA Skag Midwest Truck Tour. Swan looking for a championship. Van Wazer looking for Rookie of the Year honors. It starts right now. Renard's on the outside, gets a little tag as Sutherland gets sideways in a 1 and 2, but Renard gets away. Maybe not just yet. Sutherland still on the inside. Renard's a little too strong on the high side. He'll take the lead going into 3 and 4. Here comes Natalie Decker on the outside, looking for the 3rd spot. She's Natalie Decker not done. She slides to the outside line, taking a look now for the 2nd spot. 3 wide, deeper in traffic. Van Wazer falls back 2 spots. To the outside it was Chadwood, to the inside it was Jurek. Renard's out front, the former sportsman driver here at the La Crosse Fairgrounds Speedway. It's Decker down to the 2nd spot and a gaggle of trucks behind her. Sutherland looks to the outside. Now here's Collins, sideways. Bringing it topside, now into the 3rd spot. Here comes Wood charging on the outside as well, looking for 4th. Sutherland starting to do some backtracking now on the 21. It's a conga line to the outside. Next it's Barber, then it'll be Swan. Renard still here. Off that bottom line. He's not going to be able to do it. Here comes Wood, opening up the line now. Side by side. Barber backs off just a little bit. Into the clutches of Swan. Swan takes a look to the outside. Oh, Wood sliding up just a little bit here. Now, Collins had to slide up to avoid. Barber to the 4th spot. Swan down to 5th. Jerry Wood trailing. He'll try to get to the inside of Collins through 3 and 4 as well. Collins still stuck on the high line. And Jerry Wood Decker's been closing the gap on Renard's. However, here is Chad Wood now side by side with Natalie Decker. This is for the 2nd spot. Barber closing in, Swan closing in, Jerry Wood closing in. A 6-truck battle for the lead. On the top side might not be a bad thing. Here comes the 15-year-old from Wisconsin, making only her 2nd truck start to the head of the class. And James Swan to the outside as well. To 2nd, feels the heat from Renard. James Swan was facing the inside grass twice through 3 and 4. Somehow held on to that 97. Now Chad Wood is into the outside, retaining wall in the backstretch. Wood off the pace. We'll try to keep this one green. We got Renard's around. Oh! That will bring out the keep your eye on that 72 truck of John Wood. Started last in the final full row right ahead of King Swan, so 2nd to last. He is moving through the field just like he did in the heat race. Now up to the 6th spot. That outside line might be the line that goes. You have Swan, you have Barber. 4 truck feature wins represented with those 2 drivers on the outside line, and then right behind John Wood, who was looking extra fast in the heat race. We will go racing again next time on. Natalie Decker sets the pace alongside James Swan down the backstretch. They'll come to Greg Oliver's green flag momentarily again. 8 gone, 22 remain. Swan chasing down a championship on the outside of that front row. We are back. Swan on the outside trying to take off. off. Decker fights him up at the time being. Van Wasser slides up a little bit further back in traffic. Side by side, nothing decided into 3 and 4. Decker ahead. Swan fights back on the outside, and the stripe to be a Here comes James Swan to the outside, taking that top spot away. Decker's not going away, though. She keeps the inside line open. Now Decker charges the turn, slides up, makes contact. She's sideways. Swan gets Swan now showing the way. 10 laps. ASA Skagman West Truck Tour feature event. Barber slides the second on the outside. Jerry Wood now takes his opportunity to the outside. Grabs the third spot. John Wood waiting in the wings. Back in. James Swan looking for his third ASA Skagman feature of the season. Dan Barber is looking for the same. Back in the second spot. Jerry Wood trying to chase down Swan. As long as Swan stays where he is, he's going We also keep our eye on the 88 of Jake Van as he stays out of the 9 of Daryl Peterson. He will claim your Rookie of the Year crown, Van Wasser. Jerry Wood has caught him. He's within a truck link, and Wood right on the tailgate of the back to Natalie Decker, still holding on. John Wood trying to find a way around her. He needs to watching Dan Barber's moves very, very carefully as they enter turns 3 and 4. Barber up just a little bit. Backside lets him know he's there. To the inside, Barber trying to slam the door shut here. Up on the left truck of Scott King Swan. Barber gets away to about a half a truck length. Here comes Jerry Wood. Barber trying to keep that inside. Now Barber gets away from the 73 of Jerry Wood. Does anybody have anything left for James Swan? A dozen remains. Jerry Wood down and then across the ground to Dan Barber. Coming back just a little bit to try to regain some focus and close back in on that battle for second. Claiming the title last year. Race rider at Oktoberfest, playing Speedway. Looking to repeat that feat. He is now one lap away.